Actions have reactions. 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 Actions have reactions.
I'm done. Goodbye. Get out of here. Fuck you. That's it. Fuck you. That's it. Goodbye. I'm done. Goodbye. Get out of here. Fuck you. That's it. Fuck you. That's it. Not gonna insult my fucking friend. Not gonna insult my fucking friend. Nah, not fucking happen in a million years. Don't fucking sit there and trash him. You know what? I don't fucking give a shit. I don't fucking give a shit. Nah. You know what? I don't fucking give a shit. I don't fucking give a shit. Nah. Come on my show and start calling my fucking friends fucking name. No. Come on my show and start calling my fucking friends ever.
Actions have reactions. 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 I talk to the legend all the time. I talk to the legend most of the time about baseball. I talk to the legend and his son talking about baseball. And I love baseball. Not only do I know his last name, where he lives, wife's name, kid's name, and everything else. That's right. Not only do I know his last name, where he lives, wife's name, kid's name, and everything, but he's gone. Twitter account gone. YouTube gone. Don't cross the do. The by sign. That's right. Twitter account gone. YouTube gone. Don't cross the do. The by sign. That's what happens when you fuck with karma. Actions have reactions. 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 Actions have reactions.
That's not when it happened. It happened when I was at McDonald's, you dumb fuck. I used the lines from Full Metal Jacket, a Stanley Kubrick masterpiece, which was the sucky fucky $5, 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 sucky fucky, and me love you long time. Sucky fucky $5, 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 sucky fucky, and me Stanley long time. Sucky fucky $5, sucky fucky $5, sucky fucky $5, sucky fucky $5, sucky fucking $5, sucky fucking, and me Stanley long time. Took out the Harley yesterday, a lot of fun. Took out the Harley yesterday, me and my girl. Took out the Harley yesterday, down to the island, then to the other island, then to one of the bars at Sanibel Island. The bars had a beverage. The bars had a beverage, fried calamari. The bars had a beverage. The bars had a beverage. I have to say a word. One of the bartenders come up, guy named Mike. One of the bartenders come up, I picture on his phone. One of the bartenders come up, guy named Mike. One of the bartenders come up, big fan John. Close up, walk outside, close up, about to leave. Guy comes out of the kitchen. Hey John, guy comes out of the kitchen. Could I? Sucky fucking $5, 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 sucky fucking, and Stanley long room. Sucky fucking $5, sucky fucking $5, sucky fucking $5, sucky fucking $5, sucky fucking, and Stanley long room. I'm not making it up, guys. This is reality for me. Dude, the Duke has left an impression. Stuttering John Melendez left an impression on people. That's right. Millions of people. And I can be humble about it. I am being humble. But if I don't tell you, you're not going to know about it, are you? I'm in the mood for a melody. I'm in the mood for a melody. I'm in the mood.
mood for a melody. I'm in the mood for a mood for a melody. I'm in the mood for a mood for a melody. I'm in the mood for a mood for a melody. I'm in the mood for a melody. I'm in the mood for a mood for a melody. I'm in the mood for a mood for a melody. I'm in the mood for a mood for a melody. I'm in the mood for a melody. I'm in the mood for a mood for a melody. I'm in the mood for a mood for a melody. I'm in the mood for a mood for a melody. I'm in the mood for a melody. I'm in the mood for a mood for a melody. I'm in the mood for a mood for a melody. I'm in the mood for a mood for a melody. I'm in the mood for a melody. I'm in the mood for a mood for a melody. I'm in the mood for a mood for a melody. I'm in the mood for a mood for a melody. I'm in the mood for a melody. I'm in the mood for a mood for a melody. I'm in the mood for a mood for a melody. I'm in the mood for a mood for a melody. I'm in the mood for a melody. I'm in the mood for a mood for a melody. I'm in the mood for a mood for a melody. I'm in the mood for a mood for a melody. I'm in the mood. Yes. You almost ruined my moment. If you're sending me food right now, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Can you show me a picture? I told the world, fucking cowards. I told the world, fucking cowards. I was bullied as a child. I was bullied as a father. But in elementary school, that is an act of violence. They all hate fucking with my guests, fucking with my friends, fucking with my family. That is an act of violence. I told the world, fucking cowards. I told the world, fucking cowards. I done was LifeSaid, I done was KidSaid, I done was Facebook, I done was Instagram, I done was LinkedIn, I done was phone number having a Twitter war. I done was LifeSaid, I done was KidSaid, I done was Facebook, I done was Instagram, I done was LinkedIn, I done was phone number having a Twitter war. I told the world, fucking cowards. I told the world, fucking cowards. I'm old school. I don't believe in anonymity.
It's time to blunder! Woo! The Blunder Years, back before all the beer made him age 50 years. What a tragedy. The Blunder Years, just before that buffoon went and totally ruined his career. Let's cheer.
Oh, there we are. Ladies and gentlemen, a skull to you and yours. Welcome to the Blunder Years. All those beers ago, of course, Anthony Zenhauser and Mike Morse joining us, as always, the boys in the back. But here's a little sneak peek as to one of the bonus shows that you get if you sign up to Tier 1 membership. We already did part 1 of this episode, Behind the Wall. I think it was yesterday. And we decided to do part 2 here on YouTube for all you guys because part 1 was so great. And this guy was such a great guest. His name is David Feldman, comedian and broadcaster, and really was a masterful performance that Feldman put on. So we're doing this little freebie for you guys tonight. If you want to sign up, it's $5 for tier 1. You get 2 episodes of this a week. Tier 2, you get the raid and Drooly tunes and a few other things we're working on. So we do about 3 bonus shows a week for you, tier 1 and tier 2. So sign up, get yourself a membership, and worst comes to worst, you can't swing it, do it a gifted membership. Here's how it works. Somebody very nice out there will gift a membership. All you have to do is turn on accept gifted memberships. We put a link in the description. It'll take you to your YouTube settings, turn it on, and then good luck. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that's all my spiel. Gentlemen, how we doing?
Doing good. Ready for fun. I love this episode. Feldman is the best at what he does, which is very quietly troll John.
Yeah, he the other thing I love that he does is he doesn't let him off the hook. Like he won't let him just make a statement about something and go, well, let's go back to this for a second and address this. I love that about him, that he doesn't get to get off scot-free with the stupid shit he's saying.
Yeah, he has a very light touch with him that you would have with like a 5-year-old who just did something wrong, and you have to try to explain to the child what they did and the consequences that come with it. And of course, John doesn't understand.
No, we should, if you can find a clip or two from the previous episode, maybe we can show people what we're talking about, Frog.
Sure. Yeah, I can do that.
Let me just go pee real quick.
Don gifting 1. Let's go, Donnie. Thank you, Don.
He's on a soul patch. Soul patch. Soul patch, side of mine. Soul patch, side of mine. Soul patch.
All right.
Keep it going.
Right.
No, keep it going.
No.
Woo! Soul patch, side of mine. Soul patch, side of mine. Soul patch.
How long is this?
This is Freebird. Come on, let it go.
Maggie Lynn gifting 5. Thank you, Maggie.
Fuck the Shuli Network and
my
BS
God.
show. They can go suck an egg.
When did this happen? I don't. Karl, get in here. Where is he? God damn it! I don't like that at all. And where was Maggie Lynn? Is Maggie Lynn on the phone?
Maggie Lynn.
Rob Saul, not a good guy. Filed for bankruptcy.
What?
Will STDJ go after him like he did you, Shuli, or is he just a hypocrite? Well, it's a great question, Eugene. I saw that our good friend Rob Saul has filed for bankruptcy.
Oh, no.
Pal, I've been there. I've done that. You can come back from it. It's okay. You'll be all right. Let's just hope your friend's understanding and doesn't judge you for it.
Right.
Well,
that's
he's
important.
coming on a show. What does he need? Did you ever think, what can I do for Sasha to make sure you work on this? Is on the Tonight Show, right?
What am I going to do? Go get him coffee?
So the setup to this was he was pissed that Robert Schmeigel, Triumph the insult comic dog, didn't say hello to him before his appearance on Jay Leno.
Right.
And Feldman, in a very nice way, is trying to explain to him maybe he had other important things on his mind. It's not necessarily a personal attack against you, but you guys are going to be shocked. Doesn't register with John. Nothing.
Huh. It's not like John.
No.
And to
Yes.
continue the explanation, he was angry and bitter that those guys insult the guy and Sasha.
Ali G.
Were biting his shit from back in the day for doing what he did and didn't give him the recognition of inventing the comedy that they. So
had it not been for him, we would have no Triumph and no Sacha Baron Cohen. So, we're just relaying the message. His thoughts.
Again, were you working on the show? Were you working on the show?
I was the announcer, man.
You're the announcer, so it's your show.
You can't even fathom. This was my favorite part. He could not fathom doing something for anyone that's out of his
limited range of what he thought he was doing on the Tonight Show.
Well, it's not even that. It's just he can't fathom doing something for somebody where he can't get something out of it.
Right.
Where he can't benefit from it. You know, he always says, my motto is help everyone, because what the hell else am I here for? It's help everyone that can help me, because what the hell else is he here for?
Listen, in my opinion, I think he stole from Sacha Baron Cohen, because during that Washington trip, John was wearing an ill-fitting suit and was acting like an idiot. I mean,
it's a good point.
I came in and said hello, and Smigel blew me off. You can't make money.
So there you go. How dare you blow off Stuttering John? Do you know who he is? Do you know what'll happen? What he can do to you? My man, the god, the dill dog. 14 months. I can't believe it's been 14 months of this nonsense. Been having fun ever since. You're great over here, dill dog. We love you. We love you being a part of all this. This is amazing. Drunky knows Feldman is burning him, but he don't know how to get back because he's not smart enough.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't even know that he's smart enough to follow a lot of what Feldman's saying to him. Did you guys ever get to the Cumia and Bob talk from a few days back? I think the show is smoother, cleaner without Bob. I like Bob, but it's better. Okay. Thank you, John Von Shits His Pants. The real Duke of Chats is here. F with me, you sloth. Keep it to me. Keep it to Woody. Oh no, this was the other one, Maggie. Sorry. WLW Carpentry gifting a membership. Thank you. Oh, hey, Don. Oh, hey, Don. How about the Golden Girls?
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, hey, Eugene. Thank you for being a friend.
Fuck yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Going down that road and back again.
Dun, dun, dun.
That's all I got.
Your heart is true. You're
a friend and a
confidant. Bum, bum, bum.
I love that old gray pussy.
Dave Dappler.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, usually I have to watch the shows to know what the theme is.
We don't want to know the process.
My asshole.
We don't need to know how the burger's made. Just bring it out to the table. Holy hell. Next thing you'll say is that Rob voted for Trump. All right. Well, listen, let's get into it. This is part 2 of the film. And thank you, everybody, for joining us. Coming up on 800 in here live. Hit like, hit subscribe. Welcome to the Blunder Years. We do this twice a week behind the paywall, tier 1. So let's go. Thank you.
On a plane.
Did you bring him anything? Did you bring him a bagel?
I bring him my handsome.
I bring him. That's what the educator just said. I bring him. And so again, they're picking up where they left off, where he's feels Schmeigel not only ignored him, didn't say hi, big timed him, but then made a joke. Triumph made a joke about him on the show during the show.
On the air, yes.
On the air, yeah. I forgot to mention that.
Anything? Did you bring him a bagel?
I bring him my handsomeness and charm.
But what were you What were you offering him? Any cash incentive to acknowledge it? You're working on the show. People are nervous. Sasha is trying to get his act together, and you come in and say hello, as opposed to, hey, I'm a big fan. Here, fuck my girlfriend. Here's something for you. Instead, you wanted.
He's not wrong. You want to get his attention. You want him to stop working and notice you. There's a great in.
That's a great way to do it.
It worked on Aaron. You know what I mean? Or Nick, whatever. However you pitch that joke worked.
Something from him. You weren't. You were taking. You were coming to take something from him.
Hold on.
Yes, exactly. That's what he is. A taker. The worst kind. He's an energy vampire.
Looks like a vampire with that fang hanging out.
He really does. Look at this. YouTube's terms of service. It's been brought to my attention that some asshole keeps addressing me in his videos. I'm here to see what this is all about. Thank you, YouTube Terms of Service. It's an honor to meet you face to face finally. Thank you.
But David, I have a bone to pick with you here. Why? You're a Democrat.
Sort of.
You do not like the same people I don't like Marjorie Taylor Greene, Lauren Boebert, Kevin McCarthy, Josh Hawley. We share this sentiment that they're destroying the fabric of our democracy. Yet, I asked you if you could write a couple of questions, like a couple of funny questions, because I'm going to go to D.C. And
again, so he sets this up as if, first of all, they're on the same team. Number one, you're a Democrat, I'm a Democrat. So number one, you should help me just because of that.
Right.
Then he sets up this whole setup to a political thing and comes back with, how come you won't write me questions for free? This guy's a professional writer. It's like, going to an executive chef and ask him to make you something for free, not to charge you at the restaurant or something. It's like, it's crazy. This is what he does.
I heard he also he answers phone calls as well. I don't know if you put that in there.
But also he does this for big established people and gets paid very well for it.
It's like asking a doctor to get pills for your friend.
Right. Well, he's trying to just fly his plane out of his yard.
It's like also asking like a psychiatrist to give you some free sessions. Hey, can you just look me over for a few sessions to see if I need your help?
Yeah. What's wrong with me?
Yeah. Who's with a masseuse right now in a relationship? How many massages you getting at home?
you turned me down.
Yes, I did, and I'm sorry.
Why?
You're putting me in a.
You're an asshole.
Yeah, he's putting himself in a spot to get dunked on right now, and it's about to happen.
Position.
I'm going to say something because I was doing some reading on some psychology as well, and I'll give him some free psychiatric advice. So a lot of guys who are like this, people who use people for certain things and then never talk to them again, just people, that's how they have relationships. That's usually stemming from somebody who was neglected by both parents, or maybe one parent wasn't there and the other parent was just too preoccupied. So they were just left alone a lot. So I think this is what we're really seeing here with this guy.
Wow. Yeah, makes sense.
I think that's a great starting point, but something happened along the way, because I know people that were left alone growing up, that their parents both worked. They're not like him. You know what I mean?
But you also have to have that narcissistic tendency to begin with. That's you have to have that in you. And this, and it's what feeds the flame.
Yeah, there's got to be a spark before it can be a fire, right?
So I don't think it's necessarily both parents worked all the time. I think because there are parents who do that, but then they give the kids some attention when they're home. They do family stuff. I think his mother being Danish or Scandinavian, they're very cold people. They don't really know how to hug and say I love you and give kids any real attention. And his father was out of the picture, just probably didn't want nothing to do with him. So I think he just never got any real attention or affection that he wanted.
I mean, yeah, I definitely think that's part of it. Absolutely.
Jeremy spoken.
Right. Like, that's somebody who doesn't get any attention. Yeah, it could be worse. Good evening, gentlemen. Oh, hey, Don.
Oh, hey, Rabbit Weasel.
There you go. Hamhead, can Don whistle the Andy Griffith Show theme? Beautiful.
Yeah.
Damn. I'll try, because whistling is one of the things that went away.
Yep. Let's go.
It's like asking me to hit a ball in baseball, but I have no arms.
We can wait.
Mike, give him the start. All right. Ready?
Sounds like a gay guy farting.
Right? Sound like a gay guy talking.
I know
that. What? I'm listening. Just tell me the fucking secret. Scott Schaefer, thank you for becoming a member. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Did Ed McMahon or Andy Richter get mad? I don't think so, Woody. Hey, Discount Don, how about Perfect Strangers theme from Larry Appleton?
Damn. I watched the show, but I don't even remember the theme at the moment.
I don't remember. I'm trying to think of it too.
I know the chorus. I can't remember the beginning.
Did it have the word Perfect Strangers in it?
No.
No, right?
Standing tall on the wings of your dreams.
Rise and fall.
Thank you for being a friend.
There was a series of theme songs that were like Frank Stallone wrote them. They all sounded the same, you know?
Right.
Nothing sounded like this though.
And the Addams Family.
Hey Don, please sing "Who Let the Dogs Out." Rough.
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
Go on now.
Who let the dogs out? Who? Well, party time is nice. The party is pumping. Yippee-yi-yay, and everybody's having a ball. Yippee-yi-yay, I tell the fellas, start my name calling. Yippee-yi-yay, and the girls respond to the call. I heard a woman shout, who let the dogs out? Who? There you go.
Beautiful. Wow.
No, you're not, brother. I promise.
No, you're not, brother. 1 year. I could have developed a real skill by now. Glad I decided to hang out here with all of you instead. Hey, Discount Don, can we get a little BJ and the Bear? I used to watch it. I don't remember the song.
Oh my God, me too. Shit.
Yeah. It's about a trucker with a monkey, right?
Right.
Yeah. Fucking Coke was crazy in the 80s. And they were doing so they go, let's put a trucker and a monkey. They're like, all right.
Perfect.
Smokey the Bandit work. Yeah, okay. The warthog has to make every human interaction as awkward as possible. Yeah, let's get back into this awkward shit.
No, I'm just fucking with you. But
I know. We don't need to talk about why I said no. But the point, let's go back to.
He's protecting him right there. He's like, you don't want me to tell live on the show why I'm not doing this for you. Because he's going to tell him, you want me to do this for free, and I make a living. You know, this I make money doing this.
Is it because that you have an obligation to only the dog?
Like Mike, when comics come to you and ask you to do roast jokes for them, do they not pay you? Do they go, it's on the house because I'm a comic?
No, I've if I offer,
right.
Sometimes I'll say, you know, if you need a few jokes, I'll write some stuff for you. But no, if they contact me, if I know them, I'll give them a very good deal. If it's
sure,
but no,
everybody
expects it. Even when I offer the people free stuff, they usually pay me anyway.
Yeah. So how do you approach that? Do you say, hey, can I make your set worse?
Yeah. You have too many laps right now because you know it's all about pacing.
You've been on a real roll lately. Let me help you out.
Hey, Shuli, can you back it up just a second here? Does John say to him, he's insinuating that the guy couldn't write for him because he's got an exclusive contract with Triumph the Insult Dog? Is that what John's saying here?
No, I don't think so. I think in this weird way, he started like, we're political bros, man. And I asked you to help me write some political questions and you won't do it. It's not about why.
Yeah, but listen to what he says here.
All right.
An awkward position.
Hold on. Before that?
No, keep going.
Oh.
Am I, David? You know, I'm just fucking with you. But
I know. We don't need to talk about why I said no. But the point, let's go back to.
Is it because that you have an obligation to only the dog?
No, I have an obligation.
What did he mean by that? An obligation to. Yeah.
He's talking about trying. Right. He forgot that Schmeigel, who he's been saying, so now he's back to the dog. Are you exclusively writing for a dog? Is that why you won't write for me?
Does Schmeigel ever get angry that you spend too much time with the dog?
He's heard every excuse in the book. Sorry, John, I can't write for you. I'm writing for a dog right now.
Right. And by the way, there is nothing in any contract that you can't write free jokes for someone.
No,
I mean, it's like,
not at all. Are you exclusive to the dog? Retard.
Only to my ex-wives. I have 3 ex-wives, and every month I have an obligation to them.
Wow, can you imagine?
Wow.
John can't. Couldn't pay one.
I mean, if he talked to his ex-wives like he talks to John, yeah, I can imagine it. Yeah.
Why are you such a cunt?
Yeah, they're like, feel something, David, for fuck's sake.
Well, how about
What was missing? Hang on. What was missing from your?
How about I pay you to do it?
No, what was missing from your request?
You said I'm too busy.
Right, but what was missing from the request?
I'll pay you.
Exactly.
I asked if you could come in your face.
Whoa! What the fuck does he have? What did he fill his cavities with coal?
First of all, there's a lot more bottom teeth.
Yeah, that's the good old days.
You could come in your face.
Oof.
Wait a minute.
It's like you say a pack of Oreos.
Yeah.
That was you left out.
Oh! And the ones that are missing now on his left, our right, are all black on top too.
That was you left out.
Oh yeah.
3 little words. I'll pay you.
You want to hear something funny? He offered Cardiff too. He asked Cardiff to write. Do you remember this, Mike? He asked Cardiff to write for him, and specifically asked him if he wanted to send Cardiff a thing for him to sign, specifically saying he does not want any money from John. He wanted him to sign a contract to not get paid.
Beautiful little words in this economy.
Uh-oh. John Edward Melendez sells the house. Big tax implications for mom.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
What is that? Oh, wait a minute.
On show.
I know, but he likes feeding information to other shows.
What a mensch.
But hold on, let me think for a second. So, if
I think I know why.
Why?
So I think when you sell a house, if you make a profit on it, I think you're taxed on that profit. Right?
I don't know. I've never sold a house. I just bought my first one, so I don't know. I don't know.
If he sold the house to his mom for $10, if they ever go to sell that house, they'll have to pay tax on basically the entire sale price because the house was sold for $10.
Well, what do you mean they? She will have to pay the tax.
Well, I'm assuming that the house gets sold. Well, never mind.
But like, if she's the name, if she's on, like that's her.
It's her responsibility.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so he just rat fucked her.
Jeez, I wonder what Asa has to say about that.
So usually when I get fucked like this, it's by a prop comic.
Wow.
So he just roped his mom into tax problems.
Oh
yeah,
my
but she's gonna
God.
be dead in 2 years, maybe.
Who?
Fine.
Her or him?
Both.
Yeah.
That's a
I
fucking
think they have a
sprint.
pact.
She has to pay tax on the $200K he gave her for the house too. Really?
I don't know nothing about that finance.
Well, here's my question. Going into this deal where he sold his half of the house for $10, did he know this was going to fuck her up with taxes?
He doesn't know anything.
I don't think
That's
he would
true.
do it. I don't think he would do it vindictively. I just think he's stupid.
To cover his ass, I think he would. To save his ass, I think he would.
I don't think he would do it vindictively against his mom. I think he just, by any means necessary, he didn't want to get affected by it at all. And in doing so, now he's fucked his mom.
Right.
Much like my doxing, it was accidental.
Right.
How was I? I'll just tell the judge. How was I supposed to know? Wow.
Yeesh.
That's crazy.
Your Honor, is it help that thy mother's a saint?
So, let's say, what'd they buy the house for? Like,
Or something.
Okay.
And he claims he put like 200 down or 40%. He's been kind of squishy with the numbers.
So let's say they sell the house for, I don't know, $350. Then what is she owing on that? The difference? The taxes
Yeah,
on the
so
difference of that?
yeah,
Oh.
she would owe taxes on the difference, right?
Oh man.
Well, listen, a wise man once said, "In the world I grew up in, words have meaning. Actions usually will cause an opposite reaction."
Great. Well said. John willfully decided not to pay his own property tax. You think he's protecting his mom?
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, first of all, I agree with Mike that he's too stupid to know any of this.
He wouldn't research. He wouldn't take the time to look into it.
No. And obviously he doesn't have somebody in his life that is telling him this.
Right.
That being said, I think if it was his ass or her ass, he'd throw her under the bus in a second.
Yeah. He has a police record to protect. He can't be arrested.
Right. This is why tax forms are done with pencils that have erasers. That is true. Wow, that's fucked up. Poor Asa.
I'd rather hear. You know what?
Why
I'd
not?
rather hear.
Why not ask me? Is there
I'd rather
money?
hear. I'll pay you. I'd rather hear. I'll pay you than.
Oh, I love. So he offers him a job, and then he says, "Why didn't you write me back and say, is there money involved?" So now he's got to beg you to pay him for work that he gets paid to do by everyone else.
Right. Yeah, it's Feldman's fault.
Right. Always. It's always a Feldman's fault these days, anyways. Am I right, guys?
But what kind of guy who's in this profession for as long as him, or in any profession, feels like he can just ask somebody to do something for free when he knows he would want to get paid the same thing?
Yeah, but a guy who answered phones and super fans were on the other end giving him stuff for free. That's that party has never ended for him.
Right.
He's always looking for a super fan. You know, look at Clay. He's not giving him money, but he's giving him his time for free. He's getting something out of every.
Right. Right. And think about it. I mean, he might not have gotten love at home, but he got entitlement because he got his whole college career paid for.
Yep.
Right. He didn't have any scholarships, so that was all on his parents. So he fucked that up.
Yeah. Can I hear Mike Morse sing the theme song from the TV show Alice?
This next one comes out from the TV show Alice, based on the movie Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore. This is sung by the star of the show, Linda Lavin. It goes something like this. There's a new girl in town and it's looking good. That's all I know.
There's a freckled face in the neighborhood.
Yeah, kiss my grits discount.
Now he fucking talks.
I watched that show.
To honor Jack Jones, who died last month. Hey Don, how about the Love Boat? Oh yeah, that's a.
All right, you guys.
The Love Boat is something to some. I don't know the rest.
Wow.
Wow, that was right up there with
so close.
Sweet petite. So put a witch's shawl on a broomstick.
He didn't even do the beginning part, right?
They're creepy and they're kooky. They're creepy and they're kooky, mysterious and spooky. They're all together ooky. The Addams Family.
Ookie.
It's like an alien.
Oh God.
Well, we're moving on up.
All right. John singing the theme to the Canadian children's series Harrigan.
Wow.
I don't know that series.
I'm Canadian. I don't know that either.
Wow.
What the chat should do when John does a show, request these to him as well and see if he can sing them.
Oh yeah.
He'll always get it wrong.
Comics ask Mike questions. Shuli's on fire tonight. Hey, you know. I asked
why are you in this club?
Discount Don, finish these TV show song lyrics. Believe it or not.
I'm walking on air. I never thought I could feel so free. Flying away on a wing in a prayer. Who could it be?
It's me.
Believe it or not. It's just me.
Oh, hey, Don.
Hey, Andy. How about O'Donna?
Oh. Oh, Donna. Oh, Donna.
Oh, boom, boom, boom.
Oh, Donna. Oh, Donna.
Boom, boom, boom.
I had a girl.
Boom, 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 boom.
Donna was her
What we're doing
name.
now?
Since she left me,
There you go.
I've never been the same. Yeah, she's not tied up anymore.
Guys, come on. Let's everybody reel it in. Cause I love my girl, Donna. Oh, where can you be?
Hey, we're flying a little low, aren't we, guys?
Shuli.
D-ice, schme-ice. I got to get back home. All right.
I think the Big Bopper's been drinking. Don't let him fly the plane.
Oh, baby, you know what I like to fly.
Kev T, 12 months. That's a year, ladies and gentlemen. John looks as scary as Aphex Twin in some of them freeze frames. Great work, guys. A year sober. Thank you, Stuttering John. Oh, hi, Don.
Oh, hey, Kev T.
Kev T, year. Keep it going, brother. The whole tax implications are complicated, but Asa isn't necessarily screwed. I can't address this completely in a super chat. Well, how about 30 of them? Oh, hey, Don. Any shows? That's a good question, Rabbit.
Oh,
Welcome back. Your dreams are your ticket out.
I think he was
Welcome
asking if you have
back.
any gigs. This guy.
Oh, not any gigs.
Yeah.
he'll have one. He'll have one in a minute. Don't worry.
Finally, a regular question.
Yeah, he's so abused with
Right?
TV theme songs. He just whatever you ask him, he just starts singing to you.
Right. Anyone in the Essex County, New Jersey area this Sunday between 3 p.m. and 5 p.m., I'll be at the Sweet Tooth Emporium. Come by for some comedy in the cavity.
Sweet
Wow.
I like it. Stewie, has Frog ever watched any Addams Family yet?
I have not, but I will watch some tonight. You have my word.
Thank you, boys. Love you. Right back, Donna. You know that. Just sitting here dripping blood from my feet like a jackass because I cut my toenails too short. Would Mike Morse and discount Ozzy Osbourne soothe my pain with a heartful rendition of the Top Cat theme? Wow.
Go ahead, Frog.
Anybody know Top Cat theme? I don't
Hold
know.
on. Top Cat.
That's the cartoon,
Is
right?
Sexual Top Cat. An intellectual, good friends get to call him TC, but provided it's with dignity. Top Cat.
Undefeatable leader of the band.
He's a boo. He's the most tip top.
Tip top. Did it.
Top Cat.
Woo! Nice. Mike killed it.
Wow.
Oh, fuck me. I love baseball.
I love Rico. What do you think of that? All right. All at the arrest. Ma, what did you do?
Sorry, I had to turn you in, Mom.
They are gambling on Asa passing first. I mean, it's fucked up. He wants Ma to live forever so she can do all his prison time for him. Got it. Oh, hey, Don. What do you guys think John even cares about politics? Everything he does has some sort of selfish motivation. Correct. I don't. He doesn't.
Got a new Google Chrome.
If he was as passionate about politics as he claims to be, he wouldn't be friends with people that are pro-Trump. Stuttering John lives life by one simple principle. Tu eres mi perra! You are my bitch. There you go. Stuttering John applied to NYU as a Puerto Rican. Affirmative action. 100%.
Yeah.
She may have to pay tax on the difference between FMV and $10. The condo is a tax nightmare and is underwater. They're pissed. Not invited to Thanksgiving. Wow.
What?
I believe that. That's the rumor I've heard, that he is not welcome.
Whoa. Is he starting his job yet?
If John Edward Melendez sold home to Mom and didn't inform mortgage company, big problem.
That's true too.
Yeah, because they have to change all that shit,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, that's actually in every mortgage, I think.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense.
Because if you do it and they don't, like, what could they do? They can what could they can ask for? Yeah, go ahead. Oh,
yeah,
you said,
I mean, that makes he's going to look for it. But yeah, it makes sense that when you do something of that magnitude, it should be reported somewhere.
Oh no, what'd you find?
So they can call in the loan, Shuli, in its entirety.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
What do you think the odds are that moron because he's for sure off the deed. If you go to the county property appraiser's office website and look, he's off the deed. It's only her. So there's no way he informed the mortgage company.
Holy sweetish meatballs! I'm going to be broke.
You're going to the big house, Mom.
Hey Don, how about the Patty Duke show?
I think that was about 30 years before my time.
Meet Kathy, who's been most anywhere, from Zanzibar to Berkeley Square. Patty loves to rock and roll. A hot dog makes her lose control. What a crazy pair, but they're cousins, identical cousins, and you'll find they walk alike, they talk alike, sometimes they even bug alike. You can lose your mind when cousins are two of a kind.
Dude, let me see your dick. What are you, gay?
Yes, thank you, everybody.
Do you remember they had the albums, the TV theme albums? They like all
the compilation of all the different.
Of all of them, and I had them, so I
That's great.
I'm sorry. Did you just say they're identical cousins?
They're identical cousins. One's from Scotland.
Right.
That was Patty's cousin, and came over to live with him.
Can it?
Well, it can if you don't want to pay two actors. Sure.
And then Kathy was the Patty was the American one, and she was the typical 50s teen. So yeah, it was a cluster.
I used to date a girl who was in a biker gang, and her club name was Fatty Dyke.
I believe it.
Beat Fatty, who's fucked most every guy.
Byron, good to see you, pal. I'm wasting a milestone chat to see if Discount Don can whistle the theme from Lassie. Oh, and fuck you, Mike Morse. Send my goddamn keychain. You got it, Byron.
Well, you just wasted it, Byron Granger.
You don't know Lassie?
I can't think of it right now.
Lassie.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, who knows?
I bet Rob Saul knows.
Oh, yeah. Been offline for a while. Just heard Bob Levy no longer walks among us, but he hasn't in decades anyway, so nothing changes. Dead and alive. He's dead and alive. You know it. I know it. Let's go.
Why not ask me, is there money involved?
Because normally when people ask me for jokes, there's a little sign, like a dollar sign attached. So I would have.
I will certainly pay you.
I would be honored to help you, and I would do it.
I will certainly pay.
Well, David, watch the footage first. I don't know if honored's the right word.
Pay you to do this.
Come on, throw in a buck.
I don't tip.
You don't tip?
No, I don't believe in it.
Because you are a great comedic mind, and I would definitely pay you to do this.
I'd gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today.
But it's kind of, I mean, not to be an armchair psychoanalyst here, but I can get you some drugs. You should be more forgiving of people.
Oh
wow!
How do you think this is gonna go over?
Look at that stare! Look at that stare!
Oh man! Get ready!
See how he's laughing 10 seconds ago?
Yeah, not a care in the world a few seconds ago.
Was I just insulted?
Sasha.
Right? Yeah, you're telling fire to stop burning? It's not possible.
And the dog.
I'm not holding any grudge. You think I think about them?
But you're saying they're pricks when
They're pricks. So what?
Because
there are a lot of pricks.
But that's not. Would you like it if I judged you on?
Why would you? I'm nothing but nice to you.
I know, but suppose there was an interaction where you were nervous and you were getting ready to go in front of millions and millions and millions and millions of people.
I would say I'm sorry.
He's funny.
He would say he's sorry if he gets approached. He still needs to be approached to know and to apologize. You understand? He's not sorry because the guy never talked to him.
Say I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Plus, he has to be told he did something wrong, or it's not the right time, or I'm busy right now. You can't figure that out. You can't see that.
I would say, I'm sorry, you're a dick.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
Or you caught me on a bad day.
Right. And so have you confronted Sasha or Triumph about this?
I could not get a hold of Sasha. If you couldn't get a hold of Sasha.
Right. So,
dude.
So you're calling them pricks. You're calling people pricks for something that you had.
David, seriously, do you think you're a good judge of character? Well, maybe not. You have 2 ex-wives, but
3 ex-wives.
3 ex-wives. But wouldn't you say that you like? Look, I was on the Stern Show 15 years. I was on Tonight Show 10 years. Stephanie Miller 2 years. Wouldn't you think? At some point, you could.
Was he on the Stephanie Miller show 2 years?
No way in hell.
No
way in hell he worked there 2 years. No way.
I thought it was like 2 weeks, wasn't it? It was.
I think it was like a month tops.
Yeah.
Well, they said every week I was there felt like a year.
Get a person's.
They're saying 4 weeks, 3 weeks. Yeah. 2 weeks. Prices are dropping. 2 minutes, maybe.
Wow. 2 years.
Character by their actions, a person's 2 years. Wouldn't you think at some point you could kind of get a person's character by their actions or lack of actions?
So what he's trying to say in his moronic way is, don't you think some people you should be able to judge a book by its cover? Is basically what he's saying.
Yeah. When you meet them for 2 minutes and they're not nice to you.
Yeah. How do you judge someone's character in the first time you meet them? You know what I mean? Right. You have to be in a situation like he's so dumb.
I call it racial profiling.
Wouldn't you say that assessment is accurate?
No.
Really?
that you, on one interaction with a human being, you can sum up their entire life and call them a prick.
Not their entire life. I could say they're a prick to me, can't I? All right.
This is a sick fuck.
Let me.
And fast forward, Schmeigel's name got brought up today, and John's reply is "fucking dick." So it is for life. It's for life, whether he wants to admit it or not.
Like his genital warts.
Yep, not going anywhere for a while.
I think you owe Sasha an apology.
Agreed.
I think you do. I think you the guy.
Only one out of these 2 people is serious right now.
Sasha has so many people pulling at him, and he had a bad day, and you owe him an apology for calling him a prick. You should write him a note.
This is the guy that comes on late, shows up sweaty, and sits there and cries to his audience about what a hard day he had because he had to get his medication at CVS or fucking Walgreens or some bullshit. And this guy, Schmeigel, Sasha, they're getting ready to do the Tonight Show. They're preparing. They got a whole fucking bit. They're not just coming on to get asked questions.
Right.
They're doing characters. It's fucking different. It's a performance.
Right. And Feldman is right in that. I mean, I've been fortunate enough to be around a lot of very famous people, and the amount of Zen too, and just the amount of discipline it takes because people are always wanting something from you. Every single person you meet wants something from you. They want time, they want money, they want a picture, they want
That's
whatever.
where the free shit and the hookup stuff comes from.
Right. Right.
They're not just giving it to you because they're a fan of what you do.
Right. But yeah, if you hang out for an hour with a famous person in public, it's exhausting.
Yeah,
because they're trying to eat dinner. The people are bothering them. They're whatever they do. So maybe
they're constantly yelling, "Keep Mike away from our table." I mean, it's annoying.
No matter how many costumes I came back in, they still recognize me. It's shit.
No, I don't want you to draw me. Just leave.
But so and he doesn't know who the fuck John is. So this idiot wanders into his dressing room, and can you imagine? He wants to start a conversation.
Even if you knew him, it'd be the last guy you want to fucking deal with before you go on the Tonight Show.
Right.
Well, you know what's also funny is guys like Sasha probably don't know who he is when he walks in. And
of
John
course not.
assumes it. He's like, "Don't you know who I am?
I'm your Yoda."
Your Yoda.
David, you're a funny motherfucker, dude. And I love it. What?
I'm just a motherfucker.
What? Really?
He's the worst. He's the worst.
Terrible. Every single joke Feldman has done, he either didn't get or interrupted. And
every punchline goes like this: to get to the other side. What?
What?
Huh?
Where are you going?
If I ever want to piss my wife off, when she starts talking, she'll go, "Hey, can you?" And I go, "Huh?" Like that, and I just throw out my mom used to do that. Used to make me. I go, "Hey, mom, do you?" "Huh?" Just right away. Like somebody laying on a semi horn, you know.
You've been married 3 times.
Yes.
What went wrong?
Which time?
I would tell you, but it would cost me. I believe in marriage, and
now that's the funniest thing he said the whole interview.
I've got bad aim.
And what?
I've got bad aim.
John didn't get it.
He so doesn't get it.
I don't know.
I heard the word bad. I don't know what the other word was.
Kids?
A couple, yeah.
Can you talk about them a lot?
Want to give their names and locations?
I don't really talk about.
I mean, listen, give it to John. At least now the interview's about David.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, but even that is like to goof on David. So you've been married, you've been divorced 3 times. Like what an idiot this guy is.
How many kids?
A couple, yeah.
Ah.
I don't really talk about.
Did you make any of them gay?
Because they're entitled to privacy.
Oh.
Yeah, wow. John learned absolutely nothing from this.
What a great clip. That was great.
I'll tell you, if John had rewatched this and taken all of Feldman's advice, he would be in a completely different place today.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. He's had a number of guests.
Yes.
Even the Army Major at one point when he came back. Remember we watched that episode where he was just like, dude, just stop. Just ignore these people. Just fucking. You can't.
The privacy that I was not afforded in the court documents that can be looked up.
I hear you with that. Because I get mine posted all over the fucking internet.
The court documents are available.
Yeah. It's like, how is that available?
The Superior Court of Los Angeles. You can.
Yeah, like the child support, like everything, like how much you negotiated for. Why is that available to the public?
Because we're a free and open society, John.
Yeah, Mr. Democrat, remember?
Yeah, but Donald Trump doesn't show his tax returns.
Well, yeah, I mean, privacy costs money. But what was the question? I was getting depressed.
So
He's fantastic.
Well, I have a question from one of the chatters here. King Cap says, ask David, who are the best 5 comedians in your opinion?
Well, I don't mean to be coy. Joe Coy was. Who are the best 5 comedians?
Yeah.
That's I can't. If I
Robert Smigel,
leave somebody
Sacha
out,
Baron Cohen,
I'll feel bad. So, and plus I'm so bitter, I can't think of 5. Bile. I choke on my own bile. Trying to
stop. Now you think John was like really high because he's giggling a lot in this one?
No, I don't know. It could be.
That was like a weed giggle there.
It really was, but it's also a dummy's giggle who is like he's in the zone of laughing right now and he just does whatever comes out of David's mouth, he's going to start giggling about.
Okay.
If he's in the presence of somebody successful or above him or his peer, he like gets all giggly and hey, we're hanging out,
He's
real
flirting.
comedians, right?
Flirting, right?
He's flirting.
He never laughs like this for a friend from England.
No, he does not. Or Rob.
Praise other comedians.
All right, who inspired you? Who inspired you as a comic?
Who inspired me as a comic?
I'm waiting for one guy to go. Paying the bills inspired me as a comic.
Yeah,
that's what really pushed me.
You want an honest answer?
Yeah.
His parents.
They're not used to that on this show.
Well, when I was starting out, I wanted to be
Robert Klein,
Rodney Dangerfield.
I was going to say Pryor.
And Mort Saul. I mean, that was the 2 comics who just, when I started out, I thought Rodney was perfect for me. For my just perfect jokes. And my fantasy was just to write great jokes that would be like these bricks, these solid bricks that you could throw at the audience and damage them.
So you hear me say that, Venus? I'm on a mission, bro.
Are you going to DC? Are you going to watch?
Yes, I'm going to DC. I don't know yet because I'm headlining the Laugh Factory in Reno, and then I'm headlining Laugh Factory
right next to DC
in Vegas, and then I don't have any other gigs, so I'm probably gonna go.
Yeah, never again.
Either October or November.
And are you going to be ambushing people? Are you going to get meetings with these people? How are you going to do it?
No, I'm going to do it like the Stuttering John style. Either I'll find them as they're walking out.
The Stern Show style.
Yeah.
I'll, I already know, the bar and restaurant they hang out at.
That's a shock.
Right.
We have to watch that on. We have to watch that.
Yeah,
on
we do need to watch his DC thing again. But I love that he's like, turns out I got the Chili's staked out down the street.
I'm going to do some show prep at the bar.
Yeah. Doing research.
For them to show up. I'll just do the old Stuttering John thing.
It might be a little more difficult because of the insurrection to get access like that.
I know that.
There was an insurrection.
Where they hang out. I know what restaurant the GQP hangs out at, and they go there a lot.
I love me some Kate Meany.
Of course, it's all based on doxed information. I know where they live. I know where they eat.
And
oh shit, Adam. Outside of John's feelings, people hardly seem real. They only matter in terms of how they make him feel.
Yes, thank you, Adam. Yes.
Yeah. If you're just sitting watching this, you want to come on with us, jump on, dude.
No, it's okay. It's all right. We don't.
Not your cup of tea.
Not my thing. No, I would love to have him on here.
Yeah, no, he's the best, man. I was telling my girl about how great that episode was. Not just because Zen wasn't here.
Why do you think Adam Bush is a prick?
Just because. Bravo, Shuli, Mike, and the other guy. Thank you, Tom R.
Oh, finally, there's another other guy. I like that.
I know.
The other way.
Full circle.
Tide has turned.
Zen read about psychology. Denny's must have put out a new placemat. He got you there.
You know, I noticed something funny under the moon over my hammy.
You're not gonna believe this. I connected these dots, and the next thing I know. Oh, hey Don, can I get a verse of the Greatest American? We did the Greatest American Hero.
Listen, Stacy, sing the fucking song.
I want to hear Discount Don sing the Degrassi junior high theme.
Damn. I don't know if I know the junior one. I'm more familiar with Degrassi High.
Well, all right, give him that one.
Yeah.
Do something.
99% of the people aren't going to know the difference. Come on.
Yeah.
Wake
Try
up
make
in the morning. Gotta shake the feeling. I've gotta get face to school. What's to be afraid of? I can ask a question and maybe even bend the rules. Something like that.
All right.
Nice.
Oh, you want more?
You sure that's from that show?
Well, there's Degrassi High and then there's Degrassi Junior High. And I mean, I watched both of those just so long ago.
I'll tell you where Donna is. Guess who got a new X follower today, Andy? Ooh. Move over, Swanson. I'm driving. Wow.
Did you just call me a TV dinner?
Let's go way back. Spider-Man from the 60s.
That's easy. Come on.
Yeah.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. Spins a web any size. Catches thieves just like flies. Look out. Here comes the Spider-Man. You want the whole thing, guys?
Yes.
No.
Is he strong? Okay.
I'm so far behind because my wife wanted to blow me. Is the Zenguin still in charge in the future? Dude, there's 9 episodes. Like, how long is his blowjob? How many episodes did you miss?
I'm watching it tonight. Yeah, I'll watch the last one tonight.
Yeah, it's great. Don, the Great American Eagle tragedy by Earth Opera. Do you know that one? Was he ever on the mortgage? Maybe just the deed. Frog, do you know?
No, yeah. Oddly enough, I can confirm that he was on the mortgage. Yeah, they co-signed the mortgage.
Okay. When he squints the way he does, I wonder if he's thinking, this guy actually is good looking. Piazza. Bob Levy called, wants to negotiate a return to the Uncle Rico show. Well, I know if he did, he ain't calling you. I don't know why he would do that. John Edward Melendez home loan through Loan Depot. Embarrassing. I don't know.
Was it really? No, it can't be.
What is that? Is that like
I
Costco?
I can also confirm that as well, actually.
Oh.
Wow. Okay, enough TV themes. Yeah, tell them. Not us. Hey, Shu, is Stuttering John still streaming with the dog banger, Army Major, Stalker Attorney, and the White House correspondent, or is KB still streaming? John is still streaming with all of them, and then KB, as far as I know, is still streaming as well.
Probably not after today. We got some crazy news. I mean, you can't be a criminal, a debtor. A debtor, is that what you call them when you file bankruptcy?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Didn't I just read? Oh, you sent it twice? All right. Well, thank you, Tamar. Adam blows.
No.
Right, well,
come on.
That's not true.
Don't send him the link then. Zen's the other guy in the last super chat. My bad, Zen. FSJ. No, I like other guy better. Hey, Don, how about the Alanis when she was doing pop?
Always too hot, never too cold. You make your best shot, too hot to hold. Never too young, never too old. You gotta go for gold. Remember that one?
Yeah.
I love sucking Big Daddy's meat stick.
All right, easy, dude.
Welcome back to Saskatchewan's top of the pops, eh?
Welcome back to the Blunder Years. Let's go.
Hey, shit, man. I'll go in there, I mean, I'll take a piss text to Mitch if he can find his penis and just fucking hold the phone up and interview him while he's peeing. He won't have a way to get out.
Yeah, that's totally legal, by the way. You can always film people in a bathroom and then post it online. Nothing will ever happen.
Sure, he has no security that would beat the living fuck out of him.
Yeah. And you think if Mitch McConnell walks in and sees a urinal open next to John, that's the one he's going to?
I think I'll just go piss my pants instead.
Oh, God.
Right.
I'm going to interview him through the hole in the stall.
I'm just going to tap my foot and wait for one of them to answer me.
I'll put my mouth in there and see what happens.
Yeah, just ask Opie how it works out when you film people in the bathroom.
It's true.
I can't wait to see it.
See, I have no fear when it comes to that stuff.
I know. I know. Did you ever get?
I mean, he doesn't understand half the shit he's reading, so why would he be afraid?
Physically assaulted by anybody?
Hell yeah. Kidding me?
What happened?
I do a whole bit on this on stage, but I'll spare you the jokes.
I'll do it for free. For you, I'll do it for free.
Hey, the jokes like I do on stage.
Exactly.
I have a funny Jay Leno story for you, though, and I've never told this one.
Wow.
Wasn't there a Kathy Lee something on
Good story.
that show That's
So-
Incredible or whatever? Kathy
Lee Crosby.
Or Kathy Lee.
Yeah, Kathy Lee Crosby or something.
I think she was being Crosby's.
I don't know. But all I know is I think I got the people right. They told Jay Leno to call Kathy Lee because they wanted to get her as a guest on the show. So Jay thought he was calling Kathy Lee Gifford. But instead, he's calling Kathy Lee Crosby, who hasn't been in the news for years. Hey, Kathy, you want to come on the show? You can't make money.
It was this real, like, if you have an agent call The Tonight Show with Jay Leno, it's like an insult.
It is, because I had...
Hold on, David. I live in a bad neighborhood. Hold on.
Yeah, it is an insult because I insulted them a while back. Let me tell you the story.
The Tonight Show, but like even at the Black Box, you ever perform in the Black Box in Boca?
About Robin?
Yeah.
The owner there, Randy.
That's Florentine.
He refuses to go through agents. He just goes, no.
Right. Kind of like Jeff Bezos saying, I refuse to go through unions. I will not deal with anybody who can protect the people I hire.
That's right. He's a Democrat.
It's his company, his choice. And,
Mhm.
you know, it's your choice not to work for somebody that doesn't have a union or whatever the fuck.
That is Jay Leno's position. The man of the people, working class Jay Leno, I will not deal with your agent or manager because I'm a man of the people and you should not be protected or represented by an agent, a lawyer, or a manager.
I never, you know what, Dave? I've never ever, because I was in the briefings all the time.
No, you weren't.
Never ever heard anything about they wouldn't deal with agents. Because I've met agents that would bring on like Jim Norton and other comedians, and they, you know, that seems so weird to me that Jack would say that to you.
Interesting. That
Although Jack wasn't the greatest boss, though, dude, either. I mean, he was, you know, he was kind of like a lunatic in a lot of ways.
Right.
So why do you think Jack was a lunatic? Probably because he didn't fall for John's bullshit.
Right. Yeah, John tried to sit on shit. What are you doing in this room, John? Oh, I thought it would be in the look at Feldman. He's like, oh, now I got to go through this again. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Has he ever had a good relationship with an ex-boss?
No.
Mm-mm.
No.
None.
Nope.
None. He has no good relationship with agents. He's fucked over every agent he had and has tried to do work behind their back to cut them out. And you think he gives a shit about his mom? What happens to her? No fucking way.
Yeah, I mean, he worked on the Tonight Show for 10 years, and if he was a writer, he would have worked closely with all the people in the writing room. All the he never ever mentioned going out, hanging out, seeing them, except for when he had the reunion.
Yeah,
and that's when you build alliances, you build friendship. That's how you build friendships. He's always saying about meeting, getting friends and stuff, working day to day, common interests, finding differences, figuring it out, working it out, and making a bond. But he, for 10 years, he has zero real friendships from that. That's fucked up.
Imagine you were a writer on The Tonight Show. You moved on. You're working somewhere else. And then you get a Facebook message from this idiot going, come to the 10-year reunion, open bar. Now, if your thing is drinking, you'll come to that. But my guess is if you're a working writer on a show after The Tonight Show, you're like, why the fuck would I go back to visit this fucking guy?
Right.
It's like, the fucking Rangers come, the Flyers come hang out with the mascot of the Flyer. Why the fuck would I want to hang out? I want to hang out with players.
Yeah. Oh, I get to meet Gritty.
Right.
Ah.
Gritty. Fucking mess.
And
yeah.
And then there's like a Facebook chat group where they have the real 10-year reunion.
Oh yeah.
Where everybody's like, hey guys,
ripping them.
Let's yeah. The real reunion's on the 5th. Don't worry about it. We'll go there. We'll get a free keychain. Right. It'll be great.
Well, and the thing is, they're probably mostly all in LA, so they don't need a reunion.
No.
So
they see each other all the time. They work with each other.
Yeah.
Right.
They're like, I see this guy every fucking once a month.
Been a while since my last dono. Thank you, Daniel. Good to see you, pal. My company got bought out, and I took a $15 pay cut an hour, but things are looking up. So here is the start. Yeah. Oh, hey, Don. Oh, hey, Froggy.
Oh, hey, Daniel August. Good to see you, brother.
And Daniel August gifting 1 and 2. Nothing, huh, Frog?
Fuck yeah!
There you go. I did it for you. Remember when I super chatted him to ask if FedEx faxed the quick claim deed to his mom or forged her name? He stuttered because I busted him in a lie. Oh, wow. Even worse.
Oh, he done.
Oh, hey, carry on,
hey, Froggy.
Go back to Stuttering John singing Willie Nelson's song "Always on My Mind." He fucks up the lyrics as usual. Oh, hey, Don.
Oh, hey, Paulazzo.
I'm telling you, we have to do 2 special shows. We have to do a special impression show. Get at least one impressionist, a professional impressionist. I know a couple guys who are great, and have them watch. We'll make a compilation, and they comment on it, and we can have them do theirs. Their competition, and then a singing show of John's singing, and get a couple real singers in here.
I love that.
Yeah, because I mean, they know, they know technique. They know, we know John's bad, but we don't know how bad, and they'll explain exactly what he's doing wrong.
Wait, where's the drop? Put that up again.
All I was doing was.
What did you do with Nicky Veering?
That's a good one.
All right, let's go.
You're the reason we need an infrastructure, Bill. You've burnt every bridge in this country. Are there any bridges?
He's laughing.
That you don't burn?
You know what? I pride myself on my honesty.
Right.
And if I see things that are not,
I agree. You know what?
I am not going to stand by and let it go.
You know what? I agree. We're only as sick as our secrets, which is why I leave the bathroom door open. I walk around with my dick hanging out of my pants. We're only as sick as our secrets. We should just not wear clothes and just say whatever is on our mind, because we're only as sick as our secrets.
So are you dating anybody now, David?
I'm currently going through the menu. A guy like me,
you might be a little high, Mike. He's laughing at everything.
Be tied down to one. You have no idea. I'm constantly getting offers. I could read you my email right now.
I'm blowing loads everywhere.
Standing by. It always
I'm
ends up in my
slinging
spam
cock
folder for some reason, but these women contact me, and barely legal girls want to ride you all night. I get them on these friend requests on Facebook. All these, you wouldn't believe how many women are emailing me and want to be my friend on Facebook.
I love me some Kate Meany.
Now, did John get that? Did John understand that was a joke about how all the spam, or did
I don't think he understands how that works. I mean, he's still getting letters from Nigerian princes, and trying to figure out what to do with those.
I think if the sentence doesn't have his name in it, he's checked out.
Yeah,
he's not listening to a thing. It's not even about getting it. It's just he's tuned you out.
Fucking man, you're a cat.
And he could be and he could be asking him all kinds of great questions about the industry, about writing, about his what he does as far as what he likes to write about, what his
just the people he's worked with. The people he's worked with is phenomenal. Yeah,
it's great stories about past gigs. But he's talking about, are you dating anybody? What are your kids' names?
So bad.
And Viagra. I seem to get a lot of people offering me Viagra. It's all in my spam folder.
He's so high. Look at him.
He's probably drunk too.
Yeah.
In his defense, he's also drunk.
Right.
Yeah, exactly, Stage. That's why I reached out to Jackie to write some questions for the DC.
Who are you talking? Are you hearing voices in your head?
yeah, Johnny. No.
Well, how many people? All right, stop. How many people did he need to write? So 3 people he reached out to. Thought he was a writer.
I know he reached out to Cardiff. I know he reached out to Adam.
Right, so that's 4.
And obviously David.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And who else? I mean, shit. You probably asked. He was friends with Tony Michaels back then. He probably asked him and his partner, his life partner.
You don't see the chats, like
I don't see
yeah. So people ask questions. This guy's like, Fred and Jackie contribute to questions. Yeah. So I've always I say that in my book. I thank them in my book. What more do you want me to do? Fucking blow them?
John has nice today.
Yes.
Yeah. Be a great super chat night.
Yeah, I know. And I love how his list, it goes from thank you to dick sucking past thank you.
I have Jackie on my show all the time.
Do you? Oh, boy.
Yeah.
How much you have to pay him?
He's the best. He is a professor of jokes. He really is. I mean, he comes on and just.
But you know what my problem, David?
Here he goes.
Hang on. Your problem. See, another bridge.
Yes,
another bridge.
Another bridge broken.
What do you?
What? All right. Another bridge broken.
Another bridge broken
talking,
or
talking
broke
about his teeth.
Yeah.
Hang on. Your problem. See, another bridge.
Yes, another bridge.
Found a bridge.
Another bridge broken.
What do you?
Another bridge broken, Mike.
I got it.
Have against Jackie? Come on.
I'll tell you right now.
Why?
And it's not anything like about me and him. It's like, and Howard and I would talk about this. I mean, this is just some. Why in the world? Jackie's a fun.
I was gonna say that burp was stuck in him for about 40 seconds. You got to watch this. Just watch his face. He can barely breathe.
Him. It's
there you go.
Like, and
What?
Howard and I would talk about this. I mean, this is just
5,
some.
6.
Why in the
7,
world?
8.
Jackie's a
9.
funny guy.
9 seconds it took.
Why the fuck would you not do stand up and do your own material and instead do other people's jokes?
He's not doing
Larry Ratso Sloman said it best and it was my idea. We were at the St. Moritz after Jackie's
So that's why he said it best, because it was John's idea.
came out. And I said, everybody tell the story about Jackie, whatever. Larry Ratso Sloman, the author of the Ranger book and helped Howard's book. He goes, isn't it funny that Jackie, the man always wants credit for writing a lot of Howard's jokes, comes out with a book with other people's jokes?
Well, they're not other people's jokes.
They are.
Well,
He didn't write them.
They are street jokes.
Right.
But he didn't write them, David.
Right. But here's the thing about street jokes. They're miracles.
Well, God forbid he writes jokes and they come out like yours. Like that's even worse.
Right. And with street jokes, you don't write them, but you rewrite them. You because it's the basic format, and you rewrite it to tailor it the way you want to tell it.
Right. Tie in with make it a story, make it, trick them.
Right. And if John was a writer, he'd know that a lot of comedians, not as much back in the day, but especially back, they got their jokes written for them.
Absolutely. And they would all fucking it would be a potluck, and everybody would just use the same material.
Yeah. I mean, Rodney bought a lot of jokes. Joan Rivers bought a lot of jokes. A lot of the hugely very funny, successful people, Lisa Lampanelli, bought a lot of jokes. And that's how you kept up with the demand.
Can we pop up the audio a little bit on this? They're asking.
It is a little low.
No, I'd have to re-render it with the audio ladder.
I have to put it back in the pot.
The audio. Why don't you
short answer is no.
Why don't you climb up to the top of the audio ladder and jump off?
My favorite short answer. Excuse me for a second.
Oh, fuck me. It's on again. TSN. Oh, fuck me. It's on again. Maggie Lynn. Oh, fuck me. It's on again. TSN. Oh, fuck me. It's on again. Maggie Lynn with $50 like reels. I too am having issues with gifted. Oh, fuck me. It's on again. Did I wonder if the authorities in Argentina are closing in? Yeah.
All right. Let's go. Authorities in Argentina are closing. Everybody, just turn your stuff up really loud.
Yeah.
I would mean I'd have to recalibrate the rendering machine.
Yeah, say nobody got time for that.
I would, but what's the point, really?
Well, listen, why don't you all just quiet down so you can hear it?
Why can't you run it at this voice? I don't know. I didn't. I just hit play. But boy, it's all right.
You, Feldman's voice is like a quaalude. You know what I mean? You have to.
It really is a gas leak.
John has sucked the will to live out of this guy for the past hour. He doesn't. I mean, again, he's done. His good graces are done at this point.
Don't turn him up too loud. My ears are now bleeding. Sorry, Captain. All right, here we go.
The hardest you're going to laugh is at a street joke. And nobody knows who wrote street jokes. They're miracles. They come out of, because he comes on my show and he'll do 20 minutes.
The fact that he calls street jokes miracles just tells you how much this man loves comedy and what it means to him, Love that.
Well, working with Jackie, I know you've all done that.
Yeah.
He's great because not only does he know a million jokes, I mean, he knows all the jokes and he remembers them, everything he does. And he'll give the audience throughout the show, he'll be like, all right, do you want the clean stuff, the not so clean, or the really dirty? And he'll do all three. I mean, it's great. He's such a great fucking comedian.
Yeah.
And you can know all the jokes in the world. You still got to deliver it. You still got to fucking throw it out there. And Jackie was so great at that.
He sells them, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And tell 40 jokes in a row.
Yeah.
And I'm a joke writer. And I think the jokes he tells are absolute miracles because nobody knows who wrote them. They just kind of bubble up to the surface. And he is a scholar of.
He made me this collar so that I may talk. Squirrel.
Jokes.
John's gone.
He is a true. There's not a joke
But David,
he doesn't know.
Don't you think, for a man that has that kind of talent, if he would have done his own acts and had his own comedy special and had
he acts like Jackie had a terrible career.
Right.
He's talking what could have been with Jackie.
courage.
Well, I mean, talk about his friend, Dan Whitney. Dan Whitney's a funny guy. Did he really need Larry?
That's a great point.
Couldn't he have been just himself?
Sure.
Yeah. And by the way, also has a writer.
Right.
Do his own material and not rely on street jokes, he would have had a more successful and fulfilling career.
You want me to answer that?
I think that's why I asked you.
I'm 63 years old and I'm a failure. Why would I worry about what Jackie should have done.
Wow.
What I'm
That's
too
a little.
busy worrying.
That's like,
Hey,
quick,
that's
look in the
on
mirror, John.
nose. Yeah, that is
Yeah.
right on the nose. Wait a minute, I'm not 63.
Is that guy a
But
failure though? This David felt like I don't recognize his name, but
No,
No, he's written for the Oscars, for the Emmys.
Yeah.
He's a legit, very, very,
Yeah.
very funny comedy writer.
He wrote The Addams Family.
Did you know that?
they're
They're
mysterious
creepy
ooky.
and they're kooky, mysterious and spooky. They're all together ooky. The Addams Family.
We're a little freaky.
Yeah, they always get.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, for 5 days a week, Leno had his jokes written for him, right?
Right. Some of them were faxed in.
Yeah, this is what I hear.
Yeah.
I should have done. What is it anybody's business what Jackie should have done?
One with badly on a plane.
Everybody should focus on what they're doing. Jackie is.
I want the best for people, Dave.
It's passive aggressive.
Look at that! Look at that!
God, wait. God just punished him for lying right there.
I might actually believe in God now. That's
Oh my God. I'm going to church. Watch this.
Jackie is.
I want the best for people, Dave.
It's passive aggressive.
It'll be better if locusts flew out of his mouth after that.
Oh my God.
Best people. That's all.
You're saying you're so.
What'd you do?
What do you mean?
I re-rendered it.
Oh, did you? Is that why you switched it?
I did. Yeah.
Oh, good job.
Very, very good.
Don't
Okay.
tell me.
Whoa.
Whoa. Everybody calm down. Everybody relax.
Whoa.
Easy. What? Okay. You got it. Even though he didn't fuck up, I'll play it.
Yeah.
Here it is.
I don't want any N words
Nope, that's not it.
not
Hold on.
until they come to my face.
Nope, here it is.
Keep hearing.
Nope.
Well, we're moving on up.
No. Where the hell did it go? I just had it.
Just had it.
Fuck yeah!
Oh, fuck me. It's on again. TSN. Oh, fuck me. It's on again. Maggie Lynn.
All right. Yeah, there you go.
There it is.
Back to zero.
Talented. I love you. Why are you such a piece of shit? And that's basically you're being passive aggressive. You're going, I love you. I don't understand.
So all right. So David, me, Howard, Robin, Gary, everyone on the show who would go, why won't Jackie just do his own jokes? And
because they want to.
We were all being passive aggressive.
Yes.
Okay, so that's your philosophy. Then why? When I was on the way to the racquetball court with Jackie, I said to him, I go, Jack, why don't you do your own jokes, man? You're a funny dude. And he goes, Henny Youngman once said, nobody cares about your life. So I don't want to talk about my life.
Okay.
So he made a choice.
Yeah.
Wow. Mr. Democrat's like, nope,
Right.
Unacceptable.
I asked if you could come in your face.
It's a form
That's
of
a lack of courage, David.
It's also gaslighting on Howard's part because if he can convince Jackie that he's inadequate, he doesn't have to pay him as much.
Yeah, but he didn't say it in front of Jackie. We were all just have private.
Oh, that's even better to say it behind Jackie's back. That's a much
worse.
Yeah.
But I at least asked him, because I'm, I confronted him and said, Jack, why don't you do this?
But why can't you give him unconditional support and love?
Why can't you accept the choice he made? He's enjoying it. He loves doing it. He makes people happy, makes people laugh, makes money doing it. What do you care?
Right. You build a brand, right? You build a brand. Jackie the Joke Man.
Correct.
Yeah.
He's doing, which is pretty amazing. He is the most He has the largest repository of jokes in the world. He collects jokes. There isn't a joke that Jackie doesn't know.
That's not true. There are. That's what.
And if he doesn't know it, he'll tell you. And he tells.
So first he's mad that he does street jokes. Now he's mad he doesn't know them all.
No. How dare he? Well, I don't know. I've never been there, but at Jokeland Central there, my buddy is friends with Jackie, and like he has just files of jokes. I mean, so I mean that's kind of cool where you're that committed to it, where you have filing cabinets full of jokes that would otherwise disappear because they're popular and they go away.
Yeah, and it's something you're proud of, and it's and you think about the fucking levels you had to go through to get to that job, to be able to write for that person or that show, and like, you're fucking proud of it, man. Yeah. It's hard.
What's funny? I used to watch Gallagher specials, and Gallagher was an amazingly funny guy. Like he was prolifically funny.
Yeah,
nobody can fucking do a Gallagher joke. All they remember is smash the watermelon.
Right.
That's all they remember is.
He had Carlin-like bits. They were brilliant. They were brilliant.
Yeah. He became crazy.
Yeah.
Because of that, though. I think that drove him crazy.
Yeah, it did. He was out of his fucking mind. But
if you had to roller skate out on stage, 4 nights a week,
65 years old, you're on stage.
Yeah. You might get a little touchy.
You know what Carlin never had to say? Where's my oversized trampoline couch?
Yeah. Carlin never made this announcement at a show. Get your tarps ready.
Yeah.
Like cover up.
You call this a watermelon? He's yelling at the roadies.
Where'd you get this produce? It's 3 days old.
He keeps these jokes alive.
Huh?
So someone just messaged me and pointed out that they didn't think David Feldman's microphone's working because his audio sounds like shit. And then I was looking at it and I noticed he has the big pop filter for the SM7B on top of the little one instead of replacing one with the other.
Right. Fucking nerd.
Thank God you're
jokes.
married or you would never get laid.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah. You guys.
Oh my God. Look how dumb this guy is. He's got 2 mic covers on. Don't tell him.
I have to lay down.
Don't tell him. I love this. Sure, nerd.
I'm a cornucopia of information.
I bet you it doesn't even go USB. I bet you it's inch and a quarter.
Yeah. And can you believe he has a Shure 192 instead of a Shure 2006?
I could not leave my house if I had a 296.
That's okay if you're really into low decibel modulation, which we are in here.
If that's how you want to portray yourself.
Oh, Shuli.
All right.
He tells them in a fantastic way. The jokes are amazing.
Yes.
They need to be, especially now with the cancel culture, these jokes need to be preserved. He's honoring all these jokes that nobody knows where they came from. It's an oral history that he's preserving.
It's like antiques, right? It's like having these relics and being able to kind of put them out there and keep them circulating.
Yeah. It's like what the tribute bands,
Right?
You see a Rolling Stones tribute band. Yeah. They're still around, but a tribute band of like the Doors tribute band.
Dude, there was a guy I used to go in Vegas at Arizona Charlie's. Shout out 702 knows what's up with Arizona Charlie's. Stevie Ray Vaughan cover guy, and I used to, because Stevie's dead. I'm never gonna see him perform. But this guy was as close as I could get. He was really fucking good, and it was fun. It was a blast,
right?
Yeah, they're like artistic treasures, but black jokes,
right? And that's important.
Yeah. And I listen to those jokes.
Why is John making a Mussolini face? He really is. He's just missing being on a balcony. John is so jealous that he doesn't have anyone who would defend him the way David Feldman is defending Jackie. John wants people to do this for him. Yeah, Bud, you're so right. But he does nothing to deserve this type of defending from anyone. He does just the opposite. They're lining up to shit on him, not defend him.
And to me, they're like the Delta blues chord progressions from which rock and
Another
roll.
thing he's not going to understand, right? This has to do with guitar playing.
Yeah, Delta was at a car.
Enough about airliners. I'm talking to you about Jackie.
Comes from you listen to Jackie, these classic jokes, and you're a great musician. I remember Smigel was telling me that you played on Conan.
All right, so now he's completely trolling. Schmeigel never said that.
Well, and even let's say Schmeigel did, the fact that Schmeigel would remember John and have a compliment about him, about something he's terrible at, should really make John apologize immediately and feel like shit.
Right. And not call him a prick 20 years after.
I guess it didn't take, as they say.
Away. I can't believe how good. And these are chord progressions that people should listen to Jackie's jokes. But I don't know, maybe jokes are not respected. I know as a joke writer, I know I'm not respected, but I don't know. I God bless Jackie for keeping those jokes alive.
Yeah, look again. Man, I don't have any hatred for Jackie. I'm just saying.
Nice.
I think his career would have been better if he actually wrote his own.
He wasn't such a hack, but I love him.
Yeah,
his own material.
Why?
Because he could have got the. I don't want.
What about Frank Sinatra?
Wait, no. Answer that's the question. Yeah. Why? What changes for Jackie if he doesn't do street jokes? Why?
Sinatra. You said I didn't mention Frank Sinatra.
Oh, come on.
Don't you think Frank should have written? Don't you think?
Are you really? Are you going to make the comparison to crooners? Because I mean that's oranges and apples. Come on.
No, it's not.
That's first of all, it's apples and oranges,
right?
And not oranges and apples. Number one.
He fucks everything up. Even when he gets it almost right, he got it.
Everything. It's like that word jumble game. It's like he has the whole phrase. He just puts it in a weird order.
Bro, you can't make that comparison.
Well, Frank Sinatra didn't write any of
oranges and apples. They're both fruits. Good night. Thank you. It's been great.
the songs that he sang.
Yeah.
So I guess so Howard would have said, Frank, why isn't he writing? It's the 60s. Everybody is performing their own songs. Frank, why don't you write your own music? Did I win this argument? I think I won.
Yes.
No, I don't think you did because it's apples and oranges from somebody.
Now it's apples and oranges. I thought it was oranges and apples. Make up your goddamn. How much fruit are we surrounded by?
And this is also very telling in that, besides he never wants to lose an argument, that he has zero respect for jokes or for comedy.
He has zero respect for the person he's talking with.
Yeah, but just specifically, he thinks jokes are something that are just, I can go up and say, Bruce Jenner's a fruit, and he doesn't realize how hard it is to really, to not only just create it but interpret it.
Yeah. Guess what? When we had a basketball hoop in our backyard that was adjustable, I thought I was a super great dunker. I could dunk them. I could do tricks. But guess what? On a regulation, I ain't doing shit. I don't know how hard it is. And same with him. Right. He has no clue. He's never done it.
Mm-hmm.
Half the babes in the world, will sing other people's music. That's not the point. As a comic, you're not up. It's your responsibility to give your own perspective.
No, it's
but
not.
Even though what he doesn't understand is, even though they're street jokes, it's Jackie made it his own. The performance is a Jackie performance.
Right. And why is it your responsibility to give your own view? There's no fucking rules.
No. No, why didn't Weird Al write original music? Why,
Right.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you're
Why?
like, but Jackie's not. He's
Well,
taking
who
easy
said
way.
what?
out.
Is this
Doesn't
like
this
the
guy
code of
make a
how-
living writing for other comics?
Absolutely.
Yes,
I
I
mean,
do. Oh,
Oh yeah. No, that's one of the
Yes.
many things he does to make a living. Yeah.
yeah. Listen, that's what comedy writers do. You don't write for yourself. You write for other people.
The best thing about it though is like Feldman is not getting upset with him about it. He's literally
Trying to
staying
teach.
calm and showing everyone that's watching
Mhm.
what an idiot John really is.
Right.
He's taking the easy way out.
You,
He's just
you think
he's
it's
just taking
easy?
the easy way out, bro.
Right.
You think
That's
it's
the-
easy?
That's the other argument everybody goes. It goes so easy to just do street jokes. Yeah.
Yeah. Wouldn't you love to see John try one on stage?
Oh my God.
I saw a Jew. Oh wait, no, it wasn't Jewish.
He can't tell you what he did 2 hours ago. A street joke from 20 years ago. He's going to remember.
Stringing together jokes. that
So,
are
in other words, he's not a good writer. He just has good memory.
he is a great.
First of all, you worked with him on the Stern Show for years. All he did, he wore finger condoms because he wrote so much on the fly, in the moment, not street jokes, writing, live writing. One of the hardest fucking things to do.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going, he's not a writer? No wonder he doesn't write material. He writes all fucking day, every day.
Great.
Yeah, 20 to 30 jokes an hour. He's questioning this guy's writing. Amazing.
Storyteller, a great performer.
He has
performs
great
them.
memory.
Hang on, but he performs them in a fantastic way. He does accents.
So how come people with great memory aren't at comedy clubs having people show the cards and then put them down and then they're gonna guess what all the matching cards are?
What John doesn't understand about Jackie was when you're really good at something, you make it look easy.
Yeah.
That's pretty much how it works. And
Correct.
Jackie was so naturally funny, so quick
Mm-hmm.
with lines in the moment, like you was talking about, that he made it look so easy that John's like,
Yeah.
and
John's the opposite. He makes everything easy look hard.
But also factor in, yeah, that is true. But you got to factor in that here's another difference between Jackie and John is Jackie was genuinely happy to be there. Jackie had progressed through the ranks, dare I say, paid his dues to get to a point where he's selling out clubs all over the Northeast and fucking destroying. He's getting paid great money. He gets to drink and smoke weed with fans. So that you know, enthusiasm breeds enthusiasm, right? You ever hear that saying? It's like if you come up there, lean up against the wall and go, so what the fuck's wrong with your life? Like it's not going to go great. But he came out there to make people have a good time, to make sure he has a good time doing it.
And when Jackie was on the Stern Show, he didn't have to grab other people. He did his show. He'd go to
Jackie was the draw. Stump the Joke Man was the draw. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember it was a Thursday or Friday night. He would leave the show, go write the Rascals, and set up his merch, all the bullshit, take a nap, and then do a 2-hour show that night.
Yeah, and destroy.
Yep.
He's a great performer.
He does accents.
He does the characters. He does the old person. He does the Jew.
Give Rodney a chance.
I'm telling you, he does all the different characters. He acts out these jokes and brings them to life.
Again,
I couldn't do that.
So also Jackie used to bring him with him on the road, right? Jackie would bring John on the road with him and give
I don't
him
know that Jackie, I don't know that they ever worked in a comedy situation together. I know that Jackie used to bring him on the road home and to work a lot. I know Jackie was his ride a lot. But I don't think I don't think Jackie ever worked with him. I could be wrong, but
it just seems like John is a guy who never went through what it takes to become a comedian. He didn't start in the club at open mic night. He didn't make friends and contacts. He didn't work his way into clubs getting past. and then working the road and all that stuff, he doesn't get what it really takes to become a good comedian. And he doesn't have any respect for it. Why would you?
Right.
Everything was given to you from your job.
Yeah, it's like these guys with the fantasy football teams. This fucking guy better get me 20 points this week. It's like, or what? What are you gonna do about it? What if he doesn't? Fucking jerk off.
Throw that bush light at him. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, you have no fucking idea what these guys' lives are to get to this point. But it's all about you and your 20 points. Something you could never do in a million fucking years. Shut up.
Yes, you could.
No, I couldn't. I couldn't tell the jokes the way he tells jokes.
And you're right, Zen. So his answer right there proves that you're right about how Jackie makes it look easy. Because Feldman's going, I couldn't do what Jackie does. And he goes, yes, you could. Yes, you could. So condescending.
I asked if you could come in your face.
You owe him.
I'm not here. I am just saying, I think it's like, I don't know. Maybe I'm a purist. I think a comedian, for the most part. Now, granted, you're going to have comedy writers. I mean, everybody does, like later on.
Yeah, granted, you're going to have a lot of comedy writers that use the word granted.
Granted.
I don't.
Did Zen freeze?
No.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Wait, did John just say he doesn't have comedy writers after he just yelled at Feldman for not writing for him?
Correct.
That is fascinating. I'm not going to lie to you. Boy, listen, now I'm into it. Okay.
You going to Washington and needing me to
there you go.
Yeah, that's different because it's not jokes, it's questions.
I'm a kid, but
I came to a comedy writer, ask him to write me questions, not jokes.
Make sure they're not funny. What do you think of Proposition 8.6? Do you think that's going to pass?
I'm a purist on questions. I think if you don't write your own questions.
No wonder why you got divorced 3 times.
I win the arguments with my wives.
It's not about winning.
I won every.
Oh, look who's talking!
Wow, this is the best episode he's ever done.
Yeah, if he says it's not, I think him and Feldman should do a regular show together called "You Need to Apologize to Them." That's the name of the show.
Argument with my ex-wives every single.
They
just file for divorce.
Jackie. I think if he had his own jokes, he would have got more respect in the comedy community. That's all.
How about we respect? How about we?
I've heard prominent comedians go, like, put him down because he's doing other people's stuff. Prominent, well-known comics.
Name names and what they said. Go ahead, tough guy.
And they were probably making a fraction of what Jackie was making.
But here's how you know he's lying, because the minute somebody trashes somebody he doesn't like or is angry with, he'll throw them right under the bus.
Oh, yeah. Right.
He'll go, such and such told me Jackie is a street comic or whatever the fuck. He's not mentioning anyone. He's full of shit. This is all him in his head.
Put him down and go, he's not a real comic because he doesn't do, he's telling fucking street jokes, as you say.
Well, in my estimation, a prominent comedian is way too busy to worry about other comics. How do you like that?
Well,
how does that make it? You owe Sacha Baron Cohen a handwritten.
David, the Howard Stern show was pretty big in those days.
You owe Jackie, Triumph, Sasha, Jack Cohen, and me. I don't know why
you do an apology.
I don't know yet, but I'll
You need a fucking shuttle party bus to get all the people in John owes an apology to.
You owe us all an apology.
And
yeah, Fudge, you know what I'm saying? John is the name-dropping king. He'd mention these prominent comedians' names in a heartbeat. Yeah, that's how you know he's full of shit. That's his take.
Yeah.
I will bet your IQ is over 130.
I will bet you it's not.
I will bet you it is.
I will bet you it's not.
Feldman is the anti-John. He obviously is over 130, and he's saying no. It's like the Bizarro John.
It's all self-awareness compared to no self-awareness.
None. Right. It's literally polar opposite. It's
like those Scotty magnets, the black and white thread.
Which is why I turned to comedy, because I realized that I could make people laugh at my stupidity. Most comics are sort of smart.
A certain amount of intelligence to.
We should see, the show we're working on, the one that's going to debut soon. We should see if he wants to come on as a guest on the first episode.
Please.
That'd be great. Ease him into this,
and not even like
I'm not looking for him to trash him, right?
Yeah.
Just have a discussion about it. And I bet you once we tell him what we're doing, the Uncle Rico show, he'll be lecturing us. So it'll be fun.
He's like, I watch your show every night.
I almost sent him the link. I almost sent him the link tonight, but I'm like, I should really have a talk with him first before I just drop a YouTube link. Yeah.
It would be great because he's like Adam Bush, where it's like he's not there to disparage. He's there to comment and that's you need. And those are two very smart guys. We're fucking.
Oh, Mike, we get it. You love Adam.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, keep it up. He might be one of the producers.
I love that.
Cut that part out.
Mike, I've heard from a lot of prominent producers that he's not a good guest.
I love it.
Someone's gonna be staying after school.
So amusing.
It really is amusing. Yes.
A certain amount, but not a lot. A certain amount of intelligence.
Are you a graduate of college?
Just barely.
What college?
I went to the School of Hard Knocks. Harvard. No, I went to Columbia in New York. And
Thank you. An Ivy League school, and then you're going to tell you something you're not smart.
Yeah.
You're going to tell yourself that you're not smart.
I don't.
Yes.
Mike's at a point where he has to make life or death decisions.
I do. That's
on
not
what's
quite
making
stupid enough.
What's making it in the book and what's not. I don't envy you, my friend. You have a difficult task ahead of you.
This is God's honest truth. I was just talking.
Oh, wait. This is why people. Where is that?
This is why people hate you.
No friend about this. I got there and realized I'm the dumbest person here. I better start making people laugh.
Yeah, John didn't realize that when he went.
Right.
They are the opposite. They are the bizarre.
Yeah, John's so dumb. He goes, "I'm the smartest person here."
Wow.
I went to college with Obama.
I think I graduated in 3 years.
He didn't have to be funny. So,
Obama
comedians.
Did you meet Obama at college?
Obama.
No, but I'll say I did. But I never met him. But
that would have been a hell of a cool thing. If,
I told
you
my
knew him in
kids.
college.
I told my kids I knew him in college.
Let me tell you something. You're not parenting right if you don't lie to these motherfuckers. You know what I mean? You got to throw a good one in there every now and then. I love
Find
it.
out you're an asshole eventually, but
Exactly. By that time, it'll be too late. You know.
But I
That would be would that be awesome to like be going to school with Obama?
I know.
Wow, that's great.
He's like Chris Farley. Wouldn't that be cool?
I was just thinking that. You're not dead, right?
He was in my
Obama.
class, but I couldn't.
Obama was a black guy.
Did you know that?
Thoughts?
But the point I'm making is people who are funny are half-wits. So you shouldn't if people are taking ivermectin now because one of us is a half-wit and is getting
It worked. I hate to break it to you.
a couple $100 million from Spotify, and he's telling people to get, treat your COVID with ivermectin. Don't look. Comics are,
In his defense, he didn't tell people to treat it. He said what he was prescribed was the following, and it helped him in X amount of time. So let's just clarify that.
Yeah, maybe David's not that smart.
Yeah, maybe we don't send them a link.
Comics are funny, but you shouldn't get your medical advice from comics.
That's not true. A great comic. You remember Dr. J. Sute out of Connecticut? Remember him?
I remember him.
He's
Yep.
pediatrician. And when we had our first kid, I mean, I work with the guy a lot. Great dude. Fucking great weed. And let me tell you something, man. That dude would get calls from us from time to time, 1:30 in the morning on FaceTime, going, listen to her breathing. What does this mean? Listen to this, like freaking out first-time parents. He was amazing. He was amazing. Rest in peace, Doc. Love you.
Oh,
yeah. Because he took ivermectin?
Weed was apparently too good.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yes.
All right, David.
You should get them from AM radio talk show hosts. That's where you get your medical advice from.
Don't you hear me say that, Venus?
This was fun. This is fun. You owe me
I don't think I've ever laughed this hard on a beer on the balcony since I've been doing them.
Really?
You make me laugh. Your delivery is Bob Newhart-like.
And thank you.
And you're funny as shit. I don't think you're a half-wit.
Is this true? Dom Irera performed my liver transplant. Healthy as a horse. Thanks, Dom. Wow. You learn something new every day. Look at that.
We're going to have to operate.
With all due respect, this is the biggest fucking tumor I've ever seen. With all due respect. No offense.
Okay, now which organ is this?
I didn't have ham. You had ham. And it landed right here. That's one of my favorite bits.
Nobody needs a cookie.
the guy not acknowledging he spit food on your face.
What do you need? What do you call it? A cross-dressing nun? A transistor.
Transistor, yeah. Legend.
I think you're exceptionally smart. And I think comics like you have to be, because you have to be that observant and have to be that schooled on how to craft a good joke. So no, I don't think you're a hand.
This is not fault. I guarantee you, I know for a fact that I have a low IQ. I know.
I love how these guys are the complete opposites. It's crazy. John is arguing with him that he's brilliant, and he's arguing back. I'm an idiot.
It's like the Patty Duke show.
They're identical cousins.
It's like one guy. It's like one guy split into two halves.
Right.
Yeah.
I know for a fact that I have.
How do you know that?
Because I had my IQ tested. I'm not.
And what
bright.
was it?
I don't even know, and I know that I don't have. I lack certain spatial skills. There's certain things that I can't do geometry.
You can't get a table for your TV. It's on a stool. We're not going to mention that.
I can't do, if you put a gun in my mouth after the erection subsided.
That was better than my joke.
Yeah.
From having a gun in my mouth. I don't need to talk to you about what gets me off. The point I made, if you put a gun in my mouth and said, when your erection subsides, if you can't solve this geometric equation, I will fire it.
This is a deleted scene from Saw. I saw this on the internet.
I have another erection from somebody saying that to me, but I couldn't solve I can't do math. I can't do math.
David, you have been one of the greatest guests I've ever had on this show. I
agree.
You. I love I love the banter. I love your arguments. And fuck Sacha Baron Cohen and Bob Smiley.
You owe them an apology.
This is a sick fuck.
All right, David. I love you. I gotta get out of here and pick up my kids.
Okay. Must be great to be allowed to see your own children. I wouldn't know what that's like.
See, they have so much in common.
I'll see you, David. I love
you,
pal.
Thank you. Well, everybody should tune into my podcast, please.
Definitely.
Yeah.
What's it called? The David Feldman podcast?
The Howard Stern Show. That's David Feldman.
All right, brother. I'll see you.
Okay.
Bye. All righty. Well, that was a fun freaking beer on the balcony. I don't think I've ever laughed so much on a beer on the balcony.
What happened to that
before.
T-shirt?
You can't make money.
T-shirt's struggling.
Yeah.
Excellent, boys. Excellent.
That was amazing.
Fantastic. Levy-verse down in the dumps. Is Mike Verse hiring? Mike
Well,
Verse.
spell it correctly, maybe.
Maybe. Don't insult the man. Were any of you friends with SJ440 in the past? That's his new name, SJ440, because his credit score.
No, I only met him that one time, and he was not pleasant.
Yeah, we were acquaintances on the phone. I would call in, he would put me on hold. Oh, sorry. Coach and write everything I said. Sorry, I forgot to mention that.
Yeah, I heard he was a prick to Mike. That's what I heard.
Yeah,
He's a prick to everybody.
And I think Zen door dashed him some chicken wings, right?
Kind of. He ordered chicken wings, but they didn't get there, unfortunately. Yeah.
Mike, will your girl be doing the singing?
Oh, for the singing thing about John? No, but she's the one who made me think of this because she's a professional singer, and when she hears stuff, she'll go, "Oh, do you hear how the vibrato and this like she go into technical?"
You know
shit.
what? There's a lot. Here's what we do. There's a ton of vocal coaches that react to people, to videos of singers they don't know or they haven't seen.
Right.
We got to reach out to one of them.
Yeah.
And come out and then see if there's somebody on YouTube that reacts to impressionists. That'd be great. But we could get some comics in here to do that.
Yeah, I mean, there's some amazing impressionists. Yeah. There's a guy I know that I met through Neil Berliner. So I'll reach out to him. Yeah.
Alan Cruz, idea here. After David says the burning bridge line, you need to add David Caruso. Yeah. To John's reaction. My God, pole points generously towards your mouth. My God, pole points generously towards your mouth.
Okay. That's beautiful. It's kind of beautiful.
I love it. It's deep. How much for David Feldman on TSN? We'll crowdfund it. I'll reach out to him tomorrow and touch base and see. I got to ease him into this shit, I got The life of SJ440 is the greatest joke of all. Oh, hey, Don. Oh, hey, Frog.
Oh, hey, Jay Soros,
hey, Froggy.
John Edward Melendez does not pay his debts. He steals jokes. Wow. Wonder who that is. A phrase I know John has never said to anyone. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Correct.
Sadly, true.
Vin, stop using my name. Steal someone else's name. The real KFT arrives. Damn, Frog singing Addams Family kills me every time. It's great,
They're creepy and they're kooky.
Thank you, Slam Peg Dodo. You guys expect me to smash this watermelon after coming out the goddamn death dedication? Don with music, Lady in Red by Chris DeBerg.
With music. I don't have the bargain band here or the discount Don dancers. Want the regular version or the quick version?
Quick version.
Lady in Red's dancing with me, cheek to cheek. There's nobody here, it's just you and me. It's where I want to be. I really know, but want me by my side. I'll never forget the way you looked tonight.
Woo! Beautiful. Wow. My man, Geek Chorus. Talk about a genius. Let's go. Gifted one.
We are done. You're dead to me. You're a fucking loser.
I'll find it. Put up a couple more super chats. Geek Chorus just reminded me of something. Go ahead.
Akumugan. A year since I watched the Cumia roast, this waterhead, and ask myself, who is this buffoon? Oddly, rapping Rodney fits John perfectly. Make Frog sing it. Do you know rapping Rodney?
I am not familiar with rapping Rodney, no, but I'm not a fan of hip hop music in general. So.
Well, you're in luck because it's not hip hop.
It ain't.
Yeah, we'll work on that. Oh, sorry, I got it. I'm a bit behind, but who else started to brace themselves for a beating when Frog's mic rant went on for more than 5 seconds? Everybody but Frog.
Yep.
John's superpower is being a homeless guy with a house for now. I feel bad for people to have to deal with John in real life. He wears everyone down with his personality and insanity. Fact.
Yes, I've been with people exactly like him, and it is if you're on that end of it, if you're back standing watching, it's hilarious. But if you have to deal with it, it is fucking exhausting.
Geek Chorus just membered up, and he reminded me of how brilliant he is because he made maybe one of my favorite John song parodies of all time, and that's saying a lot.
Yeah,
ladies and gentlemen, enjoy.
John's not an entertainer, he's more of a tragic clown. If you're into clever comedy, he's sure to let you down. He truly thinks he's killing it, that his star is still aglow. Cause his own brain won't forget the fame. Now he does those beer trapped in yesteryear, watching life from the fourth row. John's not an entertainer, though he swears he paid his dues. Ask any comic he's toured with if there's one he did not screw. He says we're jealous haters, a pathetic group of trolls. Since the Dabbleverse has become his curse, tossing cans at cats while he likes to chat as the smoke pours from his nose.
It's great.
John's not an entertainer, he's a legend in his mind. He's not the one to blame for any acts that are unkind. His OCD won't let him lie, but doxing is just fine. Nothing left to say, he blames Lady K. Doesn't wait for truth before he screams out truth, but he says it was a different time.
Right.
John's
Wow.
not an entertainer, I heard he's hosting barbecues. His kids, his gigs, his fluids, is there nothing he won't lose? Yeah, his agent dreams of headshots, gonna get back in that throne. And if he lands a role, he's gonna shout out Stone, crack another beer to try to ease the fear that he'll still probably die alone.
Wow.
That's talent, baby.
That's
not an entertainer from the great Geek Chorus. His YouTube, let me throw it out there, at Geek_Chorus on YouTube. He's got some other good stuff on there, but as soon as I saw your chat, I always think about that song. First time I heard it, I fucking loved that song.
Amazing.
So great job, Geek. Great job. Like I say, man,
it's not that great. It's not his song. It's Billy Joel's song.
There's so many brilliant. It's one of the coolest things about doing this show over the years is meeting and getting to see the brilliance that is out there watching this shit. You guys are unbelievable. Jackie's very old school in his comedy, almost vaudevillian. Of course, non-starter John can't comprehend. Yeah. And he makes it sound like no comedians respect Jackie. This is just not the case.
No.
Lots of Weird Al stuff is original. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Sorry. I didn't know he wrote Eat It.
I'm fat.
And, yeah.
And then Michael Jackson stole that. Well, that was actually the plot of his biography. Remember the movie, Weird Al movie? Where,
I never saw it.
Oh, it's funny because the conceit of it is they stole it from him.
Oh, that's funny. So he wrote Eat It as an original song and Michael
and
took it? Oh, that's hilarious. That's fucking funny.
And then they get murdered by Madonna at the end.
All right, I'll have to check it out.
Yeah.
Stuttering John is the type to lift weights, then go snitch on someone. He's a gym rat. # bars. Hey, Stuttering John, go catch Lou Gehrig's disease. Fourth rope wrestling.
I've seen him play baseball. He couldn't catch anything.
He can't. Did Lou Gehrig ever do softball? Maybe he did that. Jackie can tell a gag, do various versions, analyzing the gag in a funny way and explain the evolution. Stuttering John wouldn't even understand what the fuck I just said. Very true, cunt chops.
Right.
Plus, think of how funny Jackie was in studio when it came to John, goofing on John.
Oh, the best.
New show, Feldman and Bush, Shrinking John. Oh my God. I would retire and just watch that show full time.
I mean, the person you wouldn't want on busting your balls the most on that show is Artie, but Jackie was a close second.
Yeah. I mean, and all he had to do was feed Howard a joke, and that got him on that path, and they'd spend the next 35 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Jackie could take it too. Jackie could take it ball busting just like the best of them.
Right.
Yeah. J Soros Rex gifted one. Thank you, J Soros.
Oh, come on.
This is the best representation of what an ass Stuttering John is. I agree. It really does shine a light on him, that episode with Feldman, that no other episode has done, in my opinion. Yeah. Don't let Dave fool you. He's a different kind of fool. Got it. Listen, this was a little tease as to what the people who are tiered up member one members here at the network get at least twice a week. Sometimes we do a bonus Rico instead of a second Blunder, but Blunder Years is a tier one, staple. This thing will be on tier one. Every now and then we'll do this, but for the most part, if you want to watch Blunder, get yourself a membership tier one, get yourself a membership tier two, and then you can watch it all, dog. That's it. Oh, hold on. Julie, do you remember the Baba Booey version of The Entertainer? I remember Artie laughing his ass off to it. Geek Course is just as good. Yeah, it's one of the best, The Entertainer, Baba Booey. What was the other one?
I was just trying to think of that.
It starts slow, the song.
Right.
What is it? Saigon? Is that the one that they did, Baba?
Scenes from an Italian restaurant. Bottle of red.
No,
that's it. I think that is it.
Yeah. There was one that was very funny. I forget who did that.
Now I got it. Now I got to just see. I just got to hear the opening thing of Miss Saigon from, right? Isn't that what it's called or something?
Start like dun, 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 dun,
Miss
dun,
Saigon,
dun,
the musical?
dun,
I mean, Goodbye Saigon.
Goodbye Saigon. Yeah, no, it starts with the helicopters. They came in.
Hold on.
I liked Artie the Junkie.
I don't know. Somebody in chat's got to fucking know it. Scenes from Italian restaurant.
That's what I said.
That's
what
what
Mike
it is.
said like a minute ago.
No, he didn't. I never heard him.
Fuck, I just want to talk to you, Shuli.
Baba Boo. It was like Baba Boo.
Baba Boy.
Yeah. Yeah. Gifted memberships have dried up. Well, said the guy without a membership. I think he's a little bitter. I think he might be biased. Listen, you guys are the best, man. Thank you, everybody. We're still over 1,000 right now. You guys are the best. Hit like on your way out, please. Hit subscribe if you don't mind. Hit notify. Member up. To everybody who gifted tonight, to everybody who membered up on their own, super chatted, hung out, made us laugh. You guys rock. Shout out to the boys in the back. Tomorrow is Wednesday. Rico is back tomorrow night. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. Bye, everybody.